for a Saturday class. Now, the Saturday class is a whole different group of people. I guess there's a couple that, oh, Kathy's here, Ruby's here, Mike's here, Joy's here. I guess we do have the same. No, we never know who's going to be anywhere, and it's always fun. But that's life, because we never can predict exactly what situation we're going to go into. So therefore, we have to be prepared for anything. Now, Sawyer is a wonderful young dog, 3 years old, very well trained. He really is. But would you bring me that light line? Do you have it there, Lynette? Thank you. Now, this is the line that Lynette's been using with him. It's a wonderful, nice, long line. She has done everything that I've told her to do.
Wait.
The hard thing about it is, she is like a lot of people, that they do everything exactly as I say. Unfortunately, it's for that moment, but not the next moment. So it's that adaptability. It's just like the dog. We have to teach them to be adaptable and accountable. We have to be adaptable and accountable. Now, if we are not teaching the dog to be accountable, guess who's teaching who? So, we just had a little event. It wasn't ugly, wasn't dangerous, it was nice. Lynette was walking Sawyer, just, I mean, like he knows, she knows, done for a long time. And Sawyer was on a nice loose lead, just exactly like he was supposed to be. Lynette had him on the light line, the fine line. And as she was walking by, Sawyer sniped at another dog. Lynette didn't even see it because he's on a loose lead, and she's expecting him to be perfect like he most times is. So I took him, because I was watching, I took him and I said we need to work on some accountability. And I went to give him a correction with that light line, and I still have a mark on my phone. And I was just saying that we cannot have these corrections cost us more than they cost the dog. So I put a thicker line on for training. The light line is how you start to wean them off from the need for a lead. But when we're training, we've got to have something that we can actually do a correction without it costing us our thumb. Now, this is a nice web lead. You can use a thicker rope, it's fine. But whatever, it's got to be easy on your hands. Now, this is not a long line, it's just for in here. So, come here, Sawyer. Good boy. So Sawyer has a half hitch around his tummy. And there are leads that they've tried to copy this. It's really funny because there's some now that you can buy. They're like $10. They got a ring. I don't like them because they don't release. If you get a dog working, this will actually slide off his butt, and you actually end up working the dog the way you should. So this little half hitch around the tummy, it doesn't tie. It loosens up. It'll actually fall right off the dog if you allow it. Good boy. Now, Sawyer's not taking any chances. He's touching me so he doesn't have to watch me, but he still knows where I'm at. Because if I leave, he is accountable to me. Accountability is the dog has some attention on you at all times. That is the only way that you're going to ever have a dependable recall, or you're going to have a dependable anything. See that? When I move my foot, he's right up. Did you get that? Isn't that cool? So now, I'm not going to give him any help. I'm going to keep that baby as, oh, you forgot. What a shame, Sawyer. Now tell him he's good.
Good boy, Sawyer.
Oh, she approves of it too? Oh my gosh. That's my mommy.
Wait.
Sawyer's a wonderful wonderful dog.
Fine.
But we get into routines. Look at this nice boy. You see this nice dog, Sawyer? You want to go eat him? Oh no, Sawyer doesn't want to go eat him. He doesn't even want to sniff it. Because if I stand back here and Sawyer goes forward to see Harry, oh, by the way, Harry's doing really well. We've all seen Harry on the videos as well. Okay, if Sawyer goes forward to see Harry, he can bet, beyond a shadow of a doubt, I'm leaving. So if he wants no correction, his job is to pay attention. What a good dog you are. I would. Good dog. What's it, Bobby?
You're fine.
Now why wouldn't he? But I remember in second grade, when we were walking down the hill and we had two choices to go, down the hill with the patrol or up the hill and I could walk home without the patrol. That was my choice. So I started walking up the hill and my mother was down there with my sisters in a stroller. And I remember cutting down the hill, and because I was ahead of the patrol, I had to go to the principal's office. I will never forget that. She was this little old lady. Nothing happened. But that was accountability. You get ahead of that patrol, you're in trouble. Which was funny because my mother had that woman as her principal too when she was a kid. So this is the only way, good dog, excellent, that we can take this dog into a bunch of dogs and he keeps his hands to himself. Good boy. You've done a wonderful job training this dog. But every time you come into a group, there's it's a whole different situation. So when you walk in the room, you look around and see who's here. If there's somebody you don't know, you watch them. You might go over and say hello. But you have to know that they're okay before you agree to play. Good boy, Sawyer. Good boy. You should be so proud of him. Now, it wasn't Sawyer that had slipped. It was Lynette, because she was using that white line. The first time he pulled on it, he was testing her. But, the first time you pull on it, man, that darn thing hurts. I'll just remind him. So then you start reminding him, and then it's not his responsibility anymore. Accountability is he's got one eye on you at all times. Hi, Z. You love me very much? You do? Oh, what an excellent dog. That dog better not be pulling on your lead. And she's my dog. Okay? No, you're fine. Just tell her to be easy.
Easy. See.
There you go. Now, Joy has only been here a couple times to observe, so she doesn't even know what we're doing. But she trusts me, so she's out here doing what I said. Now, what do you want her to do?
Wait.
Wait. Look at that. She waited. Now you just released her.
Oh, wait, see.
There you go. Now, do you need weight or do you just need easy? Easy. Okay, now touch her. Okay, she's fine. Now step on the line. So just like a child, no, so she's closer to you. Now if you wanted her to stand near you, she doesn't have to be in a position, frozen. She's got to just be easy. Take a chill. So when we talk to the dog, we're talking to us. Be easy. Good boy. Tell him he's good.
Good boy, Sawyer.
Now correction doesn't mean you're terrible. Correction means you made a little mistake. We got to tweak it. He made a little mistake. We tweak it. It's not hideous. We're good. If we don't have the ability to make a mistake, then we're afraid to do anything. He can't be afraid. Give it a shot. Go right ahead. If you make a mistake, we're okay. I'll correct you, but we're okay. But you have to take that fear out of it. So if we don't take the fear out of it, come here, babe. Easy. You are being turkey. Good job. This is accountability to two dogs. I mean, they're both listening to me, of course. She would listen to you, and if you walked away and you said, come on, I would praise her for going with you. And I would praise her if you had to correct her. Because I handed the lead to you, she is to work for you. She's to be accountable to whoever I hand that lead to. Good boy, Sawyer. Now, I'm not doing anything to help this dog do this. He is doing this on his own. This is what it should look like. Hey, Sawyer, come on. Good boy. Easy. What an excellent dog. So easy doesn't mean a position. It just means relax.
Kind of like chill.
Yeah. This is another one of the rescue dogs, Marley, terrible need of grooming. That's trying to be a project this week. But Marley was a dog that was afraid of everything.
Good, easy. Good.
He's here because he was possessive of food and didn't want to give up a bone. He's all better over that now. Oh yeah. At this point, Marley's no longer fearful because he's not afraid to make a mistake. But he does know what happens if. Harry, finally in his life, he's found another person who he understands the rules. He's cool?
We're cool too, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. You're the man.
Now, Mike is coming to continue to learn because Harry was kind of a turkey,
A little.
but that's why he was difficult. We talked about that when you got him.
He's doing good.
After we've been through a rough patch, we aren't nice to live with.
He's getting better all the time.
Well, that's because of what? Leadership. Leadership, leadership, leadership. Fair leadership. Come on, Sawyer.
Good, easy, Harry.
So, would we say... You want to try it again? What an excellent dog. I love dogs that love their mothers. Good dog. We're going to establish this. Now remember, it takes 3 successful repetitions. What a good choice. I don't care if he does it. I'm not going to avoid it. I'm going to keep doing it until he does it right. Good boy. Now, say it like it. Good boy, sir. Good boy, sir. No.
Good job.
Good job.
Good job.
Good job. Soothing. He's having a heck of a time. He wants to go to you. That's what he should do. But he's got to go with a teacher and he doesn't want to.
Good job, Sawyer.
There you go. Come on, Sawyer. We all have to do things we don't want to do. Tough.
Wait.
That's life.
Good, easy, Harry.
Good boy. Look how cute you are.
Good boy, Smokey.
Now, once in a while,
Easy.
me and Smokey used to play together.
Easy.
You're fine.
You're fine.
Now, the line is still loose, isn't it? I'm not going to avoid this. I'm going to shove him right here. When I'm prepared to deal with it, not when I'm taken by surprise. Good boy.
Good boy, Smokey. Good boy, Sawyer.
See, we can't pull him away from everything. We can't avoid situations. I think not.
Leave it.
He's trying to get back to where Lynette was set up.
Good boy.
Sawyer, come on. Good boy.
Good job.
Oh, you mean I get to go back to my mommy?
Put a longer one down?
No, I would use that. Well, you can if there's a
Easy.
use a little heavier one. So don't hold him tight.
You're fine, Sawyer.
When we hold that dog so there's a connection, the dog does not have to pay attention. It's no different than when he was backed up against my leg.
Good, easy.
He knew right where I was at. He did not have to pay attention. Easy. Good.
Easy.
couple will stop. Okay? So we're walking as a group. Forward. What gorgeous. Oh. We're going to have such a fun time. Are you coming to the bonfire? First two dogs are going to halt. Everybody else make their life miserable. Wait.
Leave it. Come on, leave it. Over me.
Good dog. You easy. Wait. Now, she's being a turkey. She's not above the law. She's not above the law. She earns.
Come on, Marley.
Easy. Come on, that's right. Leave it.
With me.
Go ahead. Good girl, Dave. Good dog. Very nice. Talking to him, watch it. Easy. Boy, Sawyer. Good boy. Don't do that. Don't raise your hand. Okay, everybody, praise your dogs forward. Not so many correct commands.
Good wait. Good job.
Sound like you're in the military.
Good military. Good Marley.
Boy, come on, get
Wait, we want to recognize our veterans this weekend, but we don't need to necessarily sound like drill sergeants. Go ahead and walk through there. Don't worry about what she wants to do. Walk through there. Anywhere. You're making their life miserable.
Wait.
Marley, you wait.
That's trust. That is the most beautiful thing in the world. That dog trusts somebody that much.
Marley.
Lenny too.
With me, Harry.
Now, just tell her easy. Don't tell her wait.
Good with me, Harry.
Praise her out of there. No. Let her be more active. Take your foot off there and let her have an opinion. You want to bring her up, not take her down. Most of the other ones we want.
Marley. Good boy.
Wait.
This is as pretty as it gets.
Easy, Marley. Easy.
Praise your dogs for her. Are you praising that dog for doing that? Good girl.
Because you know what? We went out here and he wants to, and I think
I know. That's why you do it as a sandwich.
With me.
That's exactly what she needs right there. Shorten her up just a shade because there's a lot of dogs.
Here we go. Good.
What a good boy, Sawyer.
Good boy, Gunner.
Go the other way so you're turning to the right. Good boy.
Marley, leave it.
Lots of praise.
Good boy.
Good.
Good boy.
Praise him up forward. Talk to her. Good girl.
Good job, Marley.
Okay. Now, this is what the long lines are for. I want you to all spread out and do some accountability on that long line, like I did with Sawyer. You can go all over. Walk. When the dog loses attention, go the other way. And praise. Lots of praise. Don't do the agility equipment unless your dog's good at accountability.
Come on, Marley.
Roll the end of that up, Lynette. You're going to trip. Get the end of it up. That one's too long to... See, you're letting it drag so it gets around your feet. Yep.
Come on, Marley. Good dog.
Good dog.
Good dog, Marley.
Good girl. Look at that dog,
Good
Katie.
Marley. Good Marley.
Can you grab, when Shane's working her, this has been a huge effort, is to get this dog's head and tail up, having a good time.
Get up here.
That's pretty.
Forgot somebody, Marley.
That's pretty.
Good, Marley.
Take off running, Shane.
Forgot somebody.
Okay, there you go. You don't have to run marathon, but it's good for her now and then to just break into it. Look at her keep trotting. That's fantastic. That's what a little gadget does for you.
Earl.
She had a great time last week. Boy, is this proof of it. She's never done that before. Now you're going to shorten your lead up a little bit and sneak a couple of show types in there. Not a lot of it, just a little. Come on, yeah, just move. Look at that. Cool. Now pick up a little.
Boy, far enough.
Good job.
Lenny's walking around checking things out.
Oh.
Why is Lenny doing this?
Well, Lenny is a dog that totally lacked confidence. She came from Scotland, and she was in a pen with 12 other puppies so that Nancy could have the best ones. So there were 4 of them that came, and Lenny was the smallest. Now, when she came here, and she actually did really well as a baby. But then the plane ride from Scotland actually overwhelmed her, the noise, so she was very noise sensitive. She was corrected when she was about a year old by one of my stud dogs. So from then on, she wouldn't challenge anybody. She wouldn't stand with her head up. If another Lakeland was around, she just quit. We've been working with her. Actually, why don't you throw Gadget down? We've been working with her, and what we've done is given her a mentor. So we've paired her up with one of the most confident. We've allowed them to bond. Gadget makes her feel safe because Gadget's not threatened by her at all. And Lenny realized that even the toughest one wasn't going to hurt her. So at that point, she takes confidence in the fact that first of all, she's safe. Come on, Gadget. Gadget. Hey, yoo-hoo. Come on, get your big fat nose out of there. Good dog. So when you take the toughest, Gadget's not a bully, but she's very confident. You take the toughest, and Lenny realizes she has nothing to fear, and Gadget can control all the rest of them. What's to worry about? So at this point, this is the first time in her life that Lenny has actually taken chances as far as being out in the middle of the room. Oh, Gadget owns you, by the way. Yeah. So you have treats in your pocket, don't you? Okay, why don't you get up and work them a little bit? So by concentrating on training Gadget, Lenny is forced to compete a little bit. Look at that. Anybody who shows dogs, yes, her underline needs work.
Anybody who's
But her coat's gorgeous.
Good girls. Z's gonna help.
But Lenny would have never stood up to Gadget, let alone get ahead of her, let alone be there when Z was there. Aw, Z.
You're a good girl.
She didn't used to take treats, did she, Lenny?
A lot of
No.
times she still won't, but little competition sometimes she'll.
Well, Gadget shows her how she should act. She didn't know what to do. She's that little shy kid. And the more Gadget's allowed, play with Gadget just a little bit.
She even started waving her tail.
Good girl.
Silly girl. Are you a Z?
The more Lenny sees that Gadget, Gadget kind of gives her permission to challenge Shani.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is so good that Lenny stands up there, even with Z there. She's taking treats ahead of Z. Now what you wouldn't do is push Gadget away, because then Gadget would correct Lenny. You don't want to do that.
That's it. That's all I got. Pocket's empty.
Is she lying, Gadget?
No.
Z, you better do an inspection, see if she's lying.
That's it. All I got.
Just walk around. Go up and shake hands with people. See?
Thanks, sir.
That's how important mentors are. Good boy, Harry. Gadget was a mentor for Harry as well. Now look at that little dog, go right there by all those big dogs. But she never saw that she had the permission or ability to challenge anybody.
Nice to see you again.
And now she's forced to make decisions. Because if she wants to be with her safety, which, that is funny. She doesn't like to eat food here. This is a whole new dog. This is rehabilitation.
Pretty girls. Look at you. Both of
You can't train that.
Pretty.
That's lifestyle that causes
Look
that.
at you. Pretty girls. Oh my God.
But they love you, so you pet them.
You're such pretty girls.
There you go. Gadget's a magic.